Hello, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. General Hospital Friday, June 28 recap. Sonny sounds Iva Viper alarm. Jason and Carly's showdown. General Hospital, yeesh, spoilers recap for Friday, June 28. Reveals that Carly Spencer, Laura Wright, summoned Jason Morgan, Steve Furton, and admitted she knew about the FBI's leverage since Sam McCall, Kelly Monaco, had Damian Spinelli, Bradford Anderson, hack into the system. Carly felt she should have been told sooner and questioned why Jason would choose to protect her above all else. Jason confessed the job had gone on longer than anticipated, but he assured Carly that it was never too much for him. Although Carly said she talked to Diane Miller, Carolyn Hennessy, about her acquittal chances being 30%, Jason acted like the odds were even lower. If Carly turned herself in, Jason shouted that she'd be throwing away everything he did to protect her. Carly wasn't sure she could live with this, especially since there was no guarantee John Jagger Cates, Adam J. Harrington, would let Jason off the hook once the job was done. Jason didn't want Donna Corinthos, Scarlet Spears, to have to spend the next 20 years visiting Carly in prison. To avoid Donna's feelings of abandonment and Jason's guilt over the situation, he begged Carly to leave this alone. Carly didn't think she could live with her own guilt instead and said she couldn't let Jason do this. But he stood by his choice and once again pushed her to accept it. At the Quartermaine mansion, Harrison Chase, Josh Swickard, gave Brooklyn Quartermaine, Amanda Seton, updates on how it went when he dropped Hamilton Finn, Michael Easton, off at rehab. Brooklyn also relayed Tracy Quartermaine's, Jane Elliott pitch for them to officially move in the Quartermaine manse with Violet Finn, Jaffiel Love. So Chase got on board and said he'd start moving all their stuff in tomorrow. By the Metro Court pool, Sonny Corinthos, Morris Venard, drank with Natalia Ramirez, Eva LaRue, and filled her in on the news that Iva Jerome, Maura West, moved out. Sonny acknowledged that it had been a mistake to let his guard down with Ava, who was a treacherous Viper. Although Sonny warned Natalia not to underestimate Ava, the mood lightened as he shared a sweet toast with Natalia and continued bonding with her. Next on Friday's GH episode, Laura Collins, Jeannie Francis, arrived at Iva's Metro Court suite at Iva's request. Ava acted like Sonny picked a fight over nothing, so it was safer for her to live elsewhere. Laura knew something must have set Sonny off and pushed for details, so Ava suggested Christina Corinthos Davis, Kate Mancy, made a petty accusation that Sonny flipped out over. After Ava complained about Sonny's increasingly erratic behavior, she shocked Laura with the news that Sonny beat a man within an inch of his life after Chase and Brooklyn's wedding. Ava said Christina saw the whole thing, but now Christina was back on good terms with Sonny again. Once Ava expressed concern about Sonny trying to get custody of Avery Corinthos, Ava and Grace Scarola, in this unhinged state, she asked Laura to testify on her behalf. It took some convincing, but Laura finally caved on putting her name down as a character witness, though she warned Ava not to make her regret this. Once Ava was alone, she sipped a martini and looked forward to new beginnings. At Christina's place, she surprised Blaze, Aka Allison, Allie Rogers, Jacqueline Massinswood, when she talked about candidates to run the new center and mentioned maternity leave. Blaze was confused about why Christina would need that much time off since it's not like she'd be bonding with the baby. Christina admitted things were up in the air regarding Molly Lansing Davis, Kristen Vaganos, and TJ Ashford's, Taj Bello, relationship, so she needed to know her options and be prepared. When Christina asked if Blaze would be open to co-parenting with her if it came to that, Blaze confessed it wasn't the right time since her career was really starting to take off. Christina understood and shifted the focus to making sure Molly still had access to this baby. and that meant suing TJ for custody if a split happened. General Hospital spoilers say a messy court feud could be brewing if Christina continues down this road, so we'll bring you more predictions on all the baby drama ahead. On Friday, June 28, at General Hospital, the drama reached a fever pitch as the residents of Port Charles navigated their tangled lives and tumultuous relationships. The episode was nothing short of riveting, marked by high-stakes confrontations, emotional revelations, and the ever-present undercurrent of danger. Sonny sounds the Ava Viper alarm. The day began with Sonny Corinthos, the powerful mob boss with a heart of gold, grappling with his latest challenge. Sonny had long harbored suspicions about Iva Jerome, and today, those suspicions reached a boiling point. Sonny's instincts told him that Ava was up to something, and he wasn't about to sit idly by. In a tense meeting at the Corinthos coffee warehouse, Sonny called in his most trusted associates. The room buzzed with a sense of urgency as Sonny outlined his concerns. Ava's been slithering around like a viper, he said, his voice laced with authority. We need to find out what she's up to before it's too late. Jason Morgan, Sonny's right-hand man and confidant, nodded in agreement. I'll keep an eye on her, he promised, already forming a plan in his mind. The bond between Sonny and Jason was unshakable, forged through years of loyalty and shared battles. As they strategized, the weight of their decisions hung heavy in the air. Jason and Carly's showdown. Meanwhile, across town, Carly Corinthos was dealing with her own set of problems. Her relationship with Jason had always been complicated, a blend of deep friendship and unspoken emotions. But today, the tension between them reached a breaking point. Carly confronted Jason in the hallway of General Hospital, her eyes blazing with a mix of anger and hurt. You've been keeping things from me, Jason, she accused, her voice trembling. I thought we were past this. Jason sighed, running a hand through his hair. Carly, it's not like that. I'm just trying to protect you. Protect me? Carly's voice rose. By shutting me out? By treating me like I'm some fragile thing that can't handle the truth? The hallway seemed to shrink around them as the intensity of their emotions filled the space. Passersby gave them a wide berth, sensing the storm brewing. Jason took a step closer, his expression softening. Carly, you know I would do anything for you. But some things are too dangerous. Carly's eyes filled with tears, but she refused to let them fall. I'm not afraid, Jason. I just want you to trust me. In that moment, the years of shared history between them were palpable. They stood on the precipice of a decision that could either bring them closer together or drive a wedge between them forever. Ava's web of deception. As Sonny and Jason worked to uncover Ava's plans, Ava herself was busy weaving a web of deception. She had always been a master manipulator, using her charm and cunning to get what she wanted. But today, her schemes were more dangerous than ever. Ava met with a mysterious figure in a dimly lit bar on the outskirts of town. The atmosphere was thick with secrecy as they discussed their plans in hushed tones. Everything is in place, Ava assured her contact, a sly smile playing on her lips. Sonny won't know what hit him. Her contact, a shadowy figure with a menacing aura, nodded approvingly. Good. Make sure you stick to the plan. Any slip-up, and we're both dead. Ava's smile faltered for a moment, but she quickly regained her composure. Don't worry. I've got this under control.